Hello everyone, I'm going to once again do a tutorial on I'm so terribly prepared. Alright, okay, I've been making these. I bought this pattern and I just love the way this comes out. It's just such a nicely balanced pattern. Um, it's from a group of patterns by Annie Potter called Marks of Faith, and the pattern is available online. But if you're not used to doing things like this, it could be a bit confusing. So I thought it would be helpful to do a tutorial. So I've been doing quite a few of them, so I should be able to do this one that I'm going to demonstrate now a little faster than in my first video. The first video was over an hour. This shouldn't be more than 30-45 minutes. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so this is size 3 cotton thread, and I'm using a size 3 hook. I always stick the labels in there. This is again the Aunt Lydia's. Yeah, the Aunt Lydia's size 3, and the color is warm teal. See that? All right. Okay, so here we go. Put this someplace where it will flow nicely. Put it right. Oh, I'm gonna put it right here for now. Okay. And I got the camera nice and close, so hopefully you'll be able to see the details. Alright, so we start with chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And let me just double check that because the needle came out sometimes. It says 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Okay, and now you're gonna, without twisting it, form a circle. And you can do, I just do a simple yarn over to make that that first loop. You can use a slip knot or whatever you're comfortable using, but I just don't like to make a lot of knots and stuff, so I just do it simple like that. Okay, so we're gonna pull through and close it. I'm gonna turn on one more light. It's a little dark in here. Yep, that's better. Okay, so we did our now we got glare. Oh, good grief. All right. All right. So now we chain 4. This camera back. 2, 3, 4. And then we double crochet in the next one. Make a picot. Picot is chain 4. And then you slip into the first chain and pull through like so. And then chain 1. Then another double crochet. And chain 1. And then double crochet in the next chain. Make a picot. That's chain 4. And slip into the first one. Then chain 1. So you're going to alternate your double crochet, then a double crochet with a picot, double crochet with a picot all the way around. So that shouldn't take too long. Let me continue here. That's the next double crochet. Chain 1. Double crochet. Make your picot. chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, make a picot, chain 1, double crochet in the next, and chain 1, double crochet in the next, make a picot, and chain 1, and double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, make a picot, and chain 1, and another double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet, and a picot, and chain 1, and a double crochet, and chain 1, and the last one is a double crochet with the picot of chain 1. Alright, so we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochets with a picot, and then just 8 double crochets in between the ones with the picot. So now you're going to join at the 1, 2, 3rd chain. Alright, so this is what you should have so far. And then like this. Okay, let's see. I just need a stitch marker. What do I have a stitch marker? Okay. Alright, so now we're going to chain 19. Well, actually, you're supposed to chain 38, but the instructions say to chain 38 and then count back from the needle to chain 20. And for some reason, it comes out to the 19th chain. So I'm going to chain 19, and then when I make the 19th chain, I'm going to mark it with this stitch marker, and then you'll see why when I continue. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So I'm just going to mark that 19th chain. And then I'm going to continue on until I have 38 chains. So that was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. Okay, so now the next step is, excuse me, joining at that 19th chain with a slip stitch. Okay, I'm going to take it out because moving forward it would just be in the way. Thank you, stitch mark. Okay, now we chain 14, and try to keep your chains flat because that's gonna affect the ability to put the stitches in the right place and make everything look neat and orderly. Okay, so now we're going to chain 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I really need to put this in place where it'll flow. All right. 13, 14. I'm kind of a, impulse on impulse. So my planning, I need to plan a little better. But that's a story for another day. My sister says, oh, make note cards. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so that's 14. Now on this long chain, you're going to count from the circle 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put your hook there. And do another slip stitch. Just have an idea here. Make things run a little smoother. She's right, I could plan better. But then it wouldn't be any fun. Okay. All right, so we did the chain 14 and slip stitch into the 4th chain from this circle. Now we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now you're going to single crochet into the double crochet that's right after this picot. So this double crochet right here. Single crochet in the top of that. Now we're going to chain 5. All right, and then we're going to skip the picot again and double crochet in the top. I'm sorry, single crochet in the top of the double crochet. And now I'm chaining 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. All right, and then we're going to slip into the 4th chain again from the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now chain 4. And skip the picot and double crochet. I'm sorry, I keep saying double crochet. Single crochet into the top of the double crochet. All right, so that's the bottom, that's one side, and now we chain 5. And skip the picot and single crochet in the top of the double crochet. There you go. Now we chain 21 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And then we slip into the 4th chain again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now we chain 4. We're going to skip the picot and single crochet in the top of the double crochet. Alright, and so that's the top. Now we chain 5 and we skip the picot, single crochet in the top of the double crochet. Chain 21, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, let's start over. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What keeps coming up? I'm going to do this one more time. If the stitch count is off, it's not going to come out right. So you gotta, that's why I'm taking the extra time to just start over if I mess up. All right, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Yay! Okay. Now we go into the 4th chain like the others. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch. And we chain 4. We're going to skip the picot and single crochet in the top of the double crochet. And we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to slip stitch right at the base of that beginning long chain. Alright, so you should have something that looks like this. Okay, that's what you should have so far. Alright, now the second part, the little eyelet, these little window pane things, is what we're going to do next. This part. Alright, so you're going to chain 2 and put a double crochet in the first chain after this connected point here. to that very first chain. Now chain 2 and skip a chain and double crochet in the next. And then do 6 more. 6 more chain 2s and double crochet. Chain 2, skip a chain and double crochet. That's 1. Chain 2, skip a chain and double crochet the next. That's 2. Chain 2. Ooh, my gray hair. Skip a chain, double crochet in the next. That's 3 times. Chain 2, skip a chain, double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip a chain and double crochet in the next. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me make sure that's right. Helps to have a piece to refer to. Okay, so that's this part right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. Alrighty, moving right along. Okay, now you're going to put a double crochet in the second chain after the connection point. And then chain 2. And skip a chain and double crochet. Chain 2. Skip a chain and double crochet. Chain 2. Skip a chain and double crochet. Chain 2. And skip a chain and double crochet. Alright, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. Now you're going to chain 3 and put a double crochet in the same space as the last double crochet. So you've got like a little V at the top. See that? Alright, now chain 2, skip a space and double crochet. Chain 2, skip a space and double crochet. Chain 2, skip a space and double crochet. And chain 2, skip a space and double crochet. Alright, and now we're going to double crochet in the second chain after the joining point. And chain 2, skip a space, double crochet, chain 2, skip a space and 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 double crochet, and chain 2, skip a space and double crochet. All right. Let's just look it over, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Make sure we have symmetry. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we're good. All right, now we're going to chain 4. And put a slip stitch in the single crochet that's right after this group of 4 chains. Just slip stitch right in there. Now slip into this chain 5 and put 5 single crochets in that space. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then slip stitch into the single crochet and chain 4. Oh, I'm sorry, chain 2. Yep, chain 2. All right, and then double crochet in the first chain after the joining point, and chain 2, skip 1 and double crochet, chain 2, skip 1 and double crochet, chain 2, skip 1 and double crochet, chain 2, skip 1 and double crochet. Let me make sure I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. All right, now we chain 3 and put a double crochet in the same space as the last one. Summer is upon us. Oh my gosh. All right, chain 2, skip a chain and double crochet, chain 2, skip a chain and double crochet, chain 2, skip a chain and double crochet. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I skipped 2 chains. Okay, let me back up. we go. One chain, double crochet, chain two, skip one chain, double crochet, chain two, skip one chain, double crochet, and chain two, skip a chain, and double crochet. Alrighty. Okay. Now we chain two and slip into the single crochet, and then we slip into the chain five space and put 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slip stitch into the single crochet, and chain 2, and put a double crochet in the chain right after the joining point. 32 minutes. This will probably be about an hour or two, but no, I don't think so. Let me just keep going. All right. All right, chain 2, skip a space, double crochet, chain 2, skip a space, double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, double in the next, and chain 2, skip 1, and double in the next. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to chain 3, and put a double crochet in the same space as the last one. Chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Okay, where are we? All right, we're going to chain 2 and slip stitch into the single crochet, and then slip into the chain 5 space and put 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, and then slip stitch into the single crochet. And chain 4. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Oh, it's chain 2. Okay. Chain 2 and double crochet in the chain right after the joining point. Alright, now chain 2, skip a chain, double crochet, chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet. Let's do that one over. Chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet. Chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 double crochets, 4 spaces. Alright, chain 3 and put a double crochet in the same spot as the last one. Chain 2, skip a chain, double crochet next. Chain 2, skip a chain, double crochet in the next. Chain 2, skip a chain, double crochet in the next. And chain 2, skip a chain, and double crochet. Alright, now we chain 2 again and slip stitch into the single crochet. Oh, that was a single crochet. A slip stitch into the single crochet, not a single crochet. Alright, and now we slip into the chain 5 space and put 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's take a look before we proceed to the last part. So this is what you should have. This is the second stage. Excuse me. Right? All right, so now the last part is the edging. Okay, so after you've done that, the last group of 5 single crochets, you're going to slip stitch right at the base. I don't know if you can see that or not. Just right above that beginning chain. And that space there. And now we're going to work in the back loops only, the chains. Okay, so we're going to do single crochets in the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, and you're gonna skip these 2 double crochets, and then you're going to start in this lower section here, which is single crochets in the back loop only. 2, 3. I'm just gonna grab my glasses. Oh, good grief. Much better, much better. All right. That's 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now here you make a picot. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains, and then slip into the first one and pull through. And then continue and do 3 more in the back loop only, single crochets. And then you're going to make another picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip into the first chain, pull through. All right, and now we're going to put 2 double crochets in this little V space. And now we're going to make a triple picot as follows. Chain 6, slip into the second chain, chain 7, slip into the first chain, close it, chain 5, and slip into the first chain. Now slip into that chain that's right in front of the picots, like so. So you should have something that looks like this, like little bundles. And then get a chain 1 and put 2 more double crochets in that same space. All right, that's what you should have. Okay, and now we're going to single crochet in the top of this, in the back loop of this double crochet, and put a picot on that. Just a simple one, not a triple one. Okay, now we're going to single crochet in the next 3 chains. And we're going to make another picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slip into the first chain, pull through, and continue on making your single crochets in the back loop. That's not the back loop. Okay, there we go. That's not the back loop. Wait till you try this for size 10 thread. A lot of fun. Alright. But the result is so marvelous. It's well worth it. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, now we're skipping the 2 double crochets. I stopped counting, but it should be the 20 as well as like it was on the other side. I don't think you want to hear me counting. Oh, that's not backing. Oh, let's pretend 18, 19, 20. All right. Okay, so now this is what the bottom should look like. Right? So the bottom is done. And now we just need to do the, the side, the top, and the side. Okay, so oh, and then the things below. I don't know what they're called, but these this portion, that too. Okay. All right. So that's actually what's next. That looks odd. All right. I'm not triple on it. Okay. So now you're gonna skip the slip stitch and one single crochet, and you're going to slip into the second single crochet and chain 3, make a double crochet in the same space, and now we're going to make a triple picot just as before, a little different though this time. Still going to chain 6 and slip into the second chain, chain 7, and slip into the first chain, then chain 5, and slip into the first chain, and then slip into that chain that's in front, just like right between here and there. There's a chain. Slip into that chain. Okay, and now we chain 4 and make a double crochet into the first chain. So that the double crochet is lying right next to that chain. Now we skip the single crochet, the next single crochet, we skip that and slip stitch into the next one. And now we're going to skip the single crochet and the slip stitch, and we're going to work in the back loops again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and make a picot. That's chain 4 and slip into the first chain. Single crochet into the next 3 loops, back loops. And chain 4 to make a picot. And then put 2 double crochet into the space. Make another triple picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slip into the second chain. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Start over. Do over. Do over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and slip into the first chain. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slip into the first chain. And then slip into the chain that's in front of the picot. 2, and chain 1, and put 2 more double crochets in that same space right there. Okay, now we're going to single crochet in the back loop, next chain, and make a picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet in the next 3 back loops. And 1, 2, 3, 4. It's another picot. Now continue in the back loops, single crochet. Okay, so now we're up to the slip stitch and skip one single crochet and slip into the next one, chain 3, make another double crochet in the same space, chain 6, slip into the second chain, chain 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip into the first chain, chain 5, and slip into the first chain, and then slip into the chain in front of the picot right there, and close that. Now chain 4 and double crochet into the first chain, and then slip stitch into, skip this one into the next one. Okay, now we're doing the top. So we skip the next single crochet and we skip this slip stitch, and we single crochet in the back loops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Then we make a picot, chain 4, and slip into the first chain. Now 3 more single crochets in the back loops. I heard a noise. I get spooked easily. Okay. Now we do another picot. Let's chain 4 and slip into that first chain. And now we're putting 2 double crochets in the space. Now we're gonna make a triple picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slip into the second chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slip into the first chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip into the first chain. Now we slip into the chain in front of the picots. And we chain 1 and put 2 double crochet in the same space. Okay, now we slip stitch, single crochet in the back loop of the next chain, and make a picot. So chain 4 and slip into the first chain, and then single crochet 3 more times in the back loops. 1, 2, 3, and another picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet. Slip into the first chain. Got single crochet in my mind. Phew. Okay, now continue with your single crochets in the back loop. Yeah, this will make a really nice gift, makes a nice wall hanging. I have so many ideas, different things to do with this. Okay, so now slip into the second single crochet. Chain 3. Make a double crochet in the same space. Make a triple picot. That's chain 6. Slip into the second chain. Chain 7. Slip into the first chain. And chain 5. Slip stitch into the first chain, and then slip into the chain in front of the picots, and chain 4, and put a double crochet in the first chain, and skip a single crochet and slip into the next one. Okay, whew. Let's see, where are we at? This is the last part. We're almost done, yay! An hour and 10 minutes. And let's keep going. Alright, so we skipped a single crochet and a slip stitch and single crochet in the back loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back loop only, 11, and 12. Okay, we're gonna make a picot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip into the first chain. Single crochet in the back loop of 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And make a picot. And 2 double crochets in that space, this space right here. Now another triple picot, chain 6, slip stitch into the second chain, chain 7, slip stitch into the first chain, chain 5, and slip stitch into the first chain. Now slip into the chain in front of the picot and pull through, chain 1, and put 2 more double crochets in the same space. Okay, and single crochet in the back loop. Make a picot as chain 4, slip into the first chain, single crochet in the next 3 back loops, and make another picot. And continue on with single crochets in the back loop. Let me do that over. I try to keep my loops even. Makes things look nice, neat. This is the home stretch, folks. The home stretch. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. And now the last section, and we're done. Okay, so slip into the second single crochet. Chain 3. Put a double crochet in the same space. Make a triple crochet. I'm sorry, make a triple picot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slip into the second chain. Chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slip into the first chain. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip into the first chain. Now slip into the chain in the front of the pecos. Now chain 4. And double crochet into that first chain. And then skip a single crochet and slip stitch into the next one. See, it kind of looks like a little person. That's the head, that's the arms, that's the legs. Okay, sometimes it helps to just make up little things to help you remember the steps. Okay, and now we skip the single crochet and join into that next space with a slip stitch. And that's it. We are done. Let me see if I can get it good. This is a lot larger than. That's quite nice. Can you see that? Let's see. I definitely need a bigger camera. Let's see if I raise it up, if that helps. Oh, that does. Look at that. I'll raise it up a bit more. Okay, so that's your lovely lacy crochet cross. Alright, and let's see. This is a gold one that I did. I was putting some fabrics different on it to help it hold the shape. I steamed it. The metallic thread is kind of tricky to work with to get it to cooperate. It gets really gnarly and tangly. So unless you're used to working with that, I wouldn't recommend trying it out, you know, first time around until you're used to doing it. This was actually the second one. I mean, only because I'm used to doing Irish crochet, which is what category this is in. This particular, with all the pecos and, you know, lacy looking. That looks nice too. I might do another arrangement. So this is teal with gold. That's really pretty. That's a nice combination. So there you have it. And then of course you're going to weave in your ends. But I like that. That's nice. I think I'll do something with that just as it is. I'm going to steam this a bit. Shape them and then steam them. Well, steam them as I shape them. Well, steam it first and then shape it and then you let it dry. I bought some I bought a product. I don't know if anybody is familiar with this or not. It's called Stiffen Stuff. And it's spray-on fabric stiffener, so I'm going to try it with this one. I hope it doesn't change the color too much because I really like the color. On the camera, it looks more blue than teal, but it's a really nice shade of teal. And I'm really liking the combination of the teal and the gold. So I think I'm going to set this up. Let me see if I have a stone to put in the middle. I'm going to mount it. I've mounted them on felt, or you can mount it on other fabric and then frame it. Oh, that looks lovely. Well, you can't really see it too good from here, but Okay, I like that. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll mount it on something first before I put the stone in. But anyway, the pattern is available online. It's a pattern by Annie Potter, and I've been using her patterns for many, many years. Um, it's from the website called Annie Potter. I'm sorry, Annie Potter Presents, and it's called Marks of Faith, and it's bookmarks. So it's a collection of, I think, 10 patterns. There's other designs, but I saw this one and I like this one the most. And yeah, so I hope this helps if you decide that you want to make a couple for your friends, for your family, for yourself. And thanks for watching. Good night.